Hey guys, welcome back to Together We Are. I'm sporting my big, warm, snuggly winter clothes. This is gonna be my attire for the next several months. So yeah, staying warm. How about you guys? Today I want to talk about... I had seen a video recently by Lou Federer about social force feeding. And this is a big issue that a lot of us deal with. Not only people with eating disorders, but people with any medical issue that causes them to have dietary restrictions. So basically what she was sharing about is how there is a lot of pressure when you're out in a social situation to conform and eat like everybody else and eat what they're eating, and how that can be really stressful for people with EDs. And I definitely agree with her. I think that there is a great deal of pressure, and this is for a number of reasons. Either that people are concerned for us genuinely, or we stick out because we're doing something different and people think it's weird. Like, classic examples I've seen. Let's say somebody has a birthday at work and they're serving cake in the staff lounge or whatever, and if you don't go, you're weird and you're antisocial and you're kind of shunned for it or scorned for it, which is just inappropriate. There shouldn't be that pressure to go eat junk. You can wish somebody a happy birthday without pigging out. I don't know, it's a stressor, And even in, any normal situation, food is inextricably tied with social events. Always has been, likely always will be. But I do think that, to a large degree, the focus that's put on people who eat differently comes from other people's discomfort or being self-conscious about their own diet. Lou Federer talked about that too. And I've seen that as well. People tend to feel better if everyone else is doing it too, kind of thing. But it's very important that in recovery we accept the challenge of being social regardless of dietary restrictions. So I thought I'd share from my website some discussion we've had on this issue and thoughts others have shared about it, and then maybe discuss some strategies about what you can do in situations like this. So I pulled up this thread here, our social eating thread that was put in the rant room of all places because people get upset about it often. Which window was it? Here we go. Okay, social eating. Why does everything social have to involve food, and not just food, but crappy, high-calorie junk food? Okay, so yeah. Let's see here. Just reading through people's responses here. Chances are, if you're at a junk food restaurant, the staff won't notice when you don't order, but everyone else does. If your friends give you shit, mine don't, since I've always done this. I tell them this: I don't like pizza and fried food, makes my stomach hurt. That shit isn't good for you. Let's see, what else? Why are we always expected to eat, and eat some more, and it's like you're some sort of freak if you just don't want to? Especially when people want to go to TGI Friday or some crap where one main course is 1,200 calories, not normal. I'm glad it's not just me that feels like that. This is sad. I've decided I'm not going to a social eating thing on Saturday. There's no way I'll put myself through all that stress and making myself miserable just to please others. There's some cute things in here. I never turned down a good curry. It's funny. Don't make yourself miserable. F that. That's why I don't care if people look at me funny when I quietly unpack my own food and put it on a little plate while everyone else eats crap. We're here to hang out, right? Not for you to stare at my food. I'm pretty open about my eating habits and tell people to shove off if they get judgmental. That's pretty much me too. Basically, people are happy to see that I eat things at all. I was a skeleton for quite a while. Someone else says, I'll be open about it if it's my family and they try to pressure me into eating something. I'll just be like, no, I can't. But if it's friends or people that I don't know, I tend to make excuses. Let's see here. It seems that there are many such situations where gatherings of people meet to chat and pass time together, and paradoxically then involve themselves in indulgences that stop them from talking. Go figure. Alcoholic intake is another one. Who can take a mouthful of food or drink? Perhaps the best of ventriloquist conventions is noisy as hell. Oh man, okay. Oh, who can talk with a mouthful of food or drink? So what I wrote was, I defend my eating proclivities with openness, frankness, and confidence. Seriously, ask yourself, what are you so afraid of? If someone were going to treat you differently because of what you do and do not eat, the problem lies with them. I wish people were more comfortable with their food choices. I can no longer justify compromising my body for the comfort of others. I will not eat meat because my loved ones eat it. I refuse to succumb to the fallacy of having to eat anything at any time for the comfort of others. I think attitude has much to do with how one's choices are perceived. If you project guilt, shame, and awkwardness when eating or not eating with others, this invites food pushers and peer pressures to push their self-serving agenda, attempting to get you to conform. There's a saying that's very telling about the dynamics of conformist pressure. The nail that sticks up must be hammered down. Once again, I have to say F that. That's me. Like, I just, at this point, don't kowtow to other people's issues. Okay, my latest pet peeve, eating in church. So yeah, those are just some thoughts from different sufferers on the issue. This is just one thread, there's a ton of them on here. But yeah, obviously this creates a great deal of stress for us. It's been discussed by other vloggers a lot, that social situations are extremely stressful. So I do advocate keeping in mind that a lot of times that pressure comes from people's discomfort. But it is okay to politely say, no thank you, and if they keep pushing, repeat it as many times as you have to. No thanks, really, I'm okay. You know, you can repeat that as many times as you need. You can walk away if you have to. But, you know, in dealing with that kind of aggressive food pushing, you can simply just say, I have a medical condition that requires that my diet is restricted, but thanks anyway. You know, you don't have to justify, you don't have to go into details. If they press for details, you can say, I don't really feel comfortable talking about this further, but just, I have dietary restrictions, medically imposed dietary restrictions, period. And that tends to get people off your back. Something else you can do is bring enough for everybody, like in a potluck situation, or an office party situation, or whatever. Bring a fresh vegetable tray with fat-free dip or something healthy, just so that you're not just bringing enough for you, it won't stand out as much, and it's a nice gesture to people. Give them an option other than junk food. Or if it's a dessert thing, bake something sugar-free, you know. But yeah, if you bring enough for everyone, it tends to lighten the stress of eating different. Then you're just choosing to eat one of the things available. But really, there's nothing to be ashamed about with this stuff. And just because you're not doing what everybody else is doing doesn't make you wrong or bad. So in recovery, it's a challenge to actually get out and interact with people and face these kind of challenges. But use your voice. It's okay to say no. You know, I'd love to hear what all you guys think. What strategies you have personally used in situations like this. Come share your thoughts. And as always, if you guys have any questions or ideas about something you'd like me or the other girls to cover, let us know. Be well, precious ones. Much love. Talk to you next week. Bye, guys.